What's up, you guys? It's Lady Ray, Lady King 1990, coming to you guys with a few things that I would like to talk about. Oh, it's crazy. I really don't want to offend anyone, but if I do, my apologies. But if it doesn't apply, let it fly. I'm hearing a lot of talk about, how women are this and women are that and women do this and women do that. And my question is, what do the men do? My question is, when is the blaming going to stop and the correction going to begin? I mean, I can go from topic to topic. Baby mothers, hair hats, beasties, on stamps, state government welfare. It's not that a lot of these things aren't true. My thing is that we have to look at the beginning and understand what happened in the beginning to understand why we got where we are now and how we got to where we are now. The man is supposed to be the head of the household. Head of the household, not just meaning taking care of bills and making sure that the water's on and their kids have this and their kids have that. The man is supposed to be the leader of his woman, the leader of his household. He's supposed to make sure that there is structure and that there is foundation. The man came before the woman. The man was created before the woman. The woman was created for the man. You get me? Women start calling themselves bitches, whores, and any other word that we think is cute once men started calling us that. Listen to all of the rap music. Listen at the music from the 90s and from the 80s, and you wonder why they call you bitch. You wonder why they call you bitch, right? So why do they call you guys the things that they call you? That's my question. How can you beat up on the woman when the woman has been showed these things by the man? Monkey see, monkey do. You're supposed to be the leader. Now that the men are no longer leaders, the women have to take up the male and the female role, which that isn't fair. That's not only fair to the woman, it's unfair to the children. It's unfair to the household. It's unfair to the community. Niggas ain't shit. We can say that again. Niggas ain't shit. Just like y'all say bitches ain't shit. Niggas ain't shit. And the only reason why I say niggas is because you understand better when I say niggas. I mean, you say it all day. What's the difference from me saying it? It's no big difference. I mean, it's crazy because a woman can become impregnated with the help of the man, but yet and still the woman's left to raise the child by herself. You cannot blame anything that the woman does or says as an excuse that has stopped you from being in your child's life, unless she just stops you altogether. This is my thing. You can easily say, oh, she doesn't let me see my son. She doesn't this. She doesn't that. Well, take yourself down to the, what do you call it? Because I don't have any children and I don't know. But take yourself down to the, child support, welfare, whatever you call it, the court system, and demand your rights. But guess what? 9 times out of 10, most of you have felonies, open felonies, drug felonies, some type of bullshit that's going to stop you from even being able to do that. So, my thing is, the blaming has to stop. It has to stop altogether for us to even get anywhere. And it's so sad because it seems as if we really don't want to get anywhere. Not only do black people clown each other, well, in my eyes, we're not blacks. We're the real Israelites. We're Hebrews. But for people that aren't mentally there, spiritually there, I'm going to say for the blacks, African Americans, us, we, them, whatever. For us to get anywhere, we have to start somewhere. Because as I look at my watch right now, and as I look at the community, and as I look at our schools, and as I look at the music and how the children are mocking everything that they see, everything that they hear, oh my God, the clock is ticking. The clock is ticking. Time's gonna end really fucking fast. We're gonna be on our ass. We're gonna be extinct sooner than later. Not only are we laughing at ourselves, others are laughing at us with us. Like the shit is fucking funny. It's not funny. It's not funny at all. You know, your kid don't even know how to count to 100, but she know every curse word in the book. Your son don't know how to say his ABCs, but I bet he know how to throw up gang signs and anything that's not going to nurture his system and help him in the future. We sit up, we call women bitches, we call women whores, we call women this, we call women that. But guess what? If this is what you feel women are, look at the past. Pay attention to what's happened. Pay attention to what you're doing right now that makes you view the woman this way. Not only do you have your opinion on the woman has her opinion on you, but yet and still the woman still loves you because you're supposed to be head of the household, because you are ruler under God. He made you. He made us for you. And if you're not right, how can we possibly be right? How can we possibly bring children into the world and think that they're going to have better than we had when we're doing the same shit our parents were doing? The TV, the music, advertising, the wanting to keep up with the Joneses, it's all gotta go. If you can't afford it, you can't afford it. If they call you broke, better broke with your bills paid than broke with no lights, or having money in your pocket and just having a car and riding everywhere, not having a place to call your own. It's gotta stop. Women, we spending $1.7 billion on weave a year. Hair extensions a year. That much isn't even being spent on our children's education. So yet we care more about what's going on out here instead of what's going on in here. Instead of what's going on in here, when this and this is going to be the only thing that is going to keep us living, that is going to provide us with a future. It's really time to wake up. It's really time to wake up. We've been sleeping too long. We've been gone too long. This shit that's going on has to be a facade. It has to be a facade. I cannot care about any other race at this point in time, because sooner than later, we're going to be gone. We need to stop disrespecting each other. We need to get this negative energy out of our systems, out of our circles, for us to get anywhere, for us to positively move forward, move upward, upgrade, and not downgrade. Nowadays, everything is about Instagram and Facebook and who's posting what and who's liking who. Now, don't get me wrong. I think it's cool to a certain extent. If you ask me, I really think that Facebook is really good for really networking and really seeing what's on people's mind. And if you have a business, getting more customers, making sure your customers are satisfied. If you have friends from school that you have not seen, yes, it's pretty fun seeing somebody that you went to school with in second grade and you're 30 years old. Have a couple laughs and stuff like that. But yet and still, what do? We make sure that we record a fight at school and we laugh in the background while someone's getting hurt. We make sure that we record our children cursing people out like it's just cute. We make sure that we're arguing with someone online like that's cute. We're making sure that we're posting excuse me, foul pictures of ourselves and others, either to make a mockery, to make a joke, or to get likes. Nowadays, everything is on the internet. Everything is just cyber. Everything is about logging on, checking in, and that's it. You don't, it actually, Facebook and all of these other sites, Instagram, Twitter, it all takes away from the natural connection that we are all supposed to have as human beings, which comes from here, which comes from here, which comes from here. We no longer do the things that really matter. Hey, let's go and have a bite to eat and let's talk about what's really going on. Let's talk about these issues and how we can tackle these issues. You would prefer to write a paragraph on Facebook that 9 times out of 10 no one will read or listen to because it's not what they want to hear. The only thing that attracts us is drama. Who fucking who? You smoking Kush or you smoking Reggie's? What you drinking, 1738 or Amsterdam? That's all that really matters. Damn. It's sad. It's really sad. And really, that's one of the reasons why I don't even want to bring any children into the world. I got to worry about my child getting beat up at school or disrespected at school. Then I have to worry about teaching my child, getting my child in karate classes or whatever, because I would not raise my child to be disrespectful. I would raise my child to be as me, like me. Treat people how you want to be treated. Give the respect to the person regardless of how they treat you, because in the long run it always pays off. This is a scary situation. We got to stop tackling each other. Women tackling men, men tackling women. It's not working. We going against each other, and God didn't make us to go against each other. He made us to do this. Go forward together. Move as if we were a car. Move as if we were a home. Brick home, foundated, built from the ground up. No one can tear it down. It seems as if we don't have to worry about anyone tearing down our homes. They're already torn down because of us. Because we don't have self-discipline. We don't have respect. All we have is chicks twerking, dudes on the street working. Now, don't get me wrong. I understand the struggle. I understand that you really do have to do what you have to do to survive. But there's always a way out. And that's where the self-discipline comes in. If we don't have self-disciplining and we can't sacrifice, if you don't sacrifice now, you won't enjoy later. So you're just going to be doing the same thing repetitively over and over and over again for these small temporary suffices. The things that don't really matter. We have to stop calling each other bitch. We have to stop calling each other hoe, whore, slut. Whatever words we want to use, because we're just continuing to tear our homes down. Madness. Where's the man? It's not that I'm taking up for women, but at the same time, we cannot bash each other. Bashing only makes it worse. Do you agree? So, because if you look at the situation, that's just like, you know, a lot of women feel that men are deadbeat. There are lots of great men, great black men, great white men, great Asians, great Filipino men, great Indian men. It does not really matter. But at this point in time, we can only really worry about ourselves and our community, as I stated before. You're deadbeat, you're this, you're that. Well, I know women that just had children and left the children with the father. So what do you call that? A deadbeat mother? I rarely hear that. But I know a lot of those. But at the end of the day, does it really freaking matter? What matters is change, and real change. And like I said, this is one of the reasons why the government is doing what they're doing. Basically, what we'll do, and I know a lot of people that do it. I know a lot of people that can actually afford to just buy food, you know, out of their pocket like regular working people do, and put it in their refrigerators. But yet and still, you have to find some type of way to get more for less. More for less. That's our quote, more for less. buy someone's bridge card or still try and get a bridge card yourself, even though you know I'm making about $3,000 a month. It'll probably only take about $500, depending on how many children you have, or if you have a spouse, or if it's just you. See, it's just me. I can use $200 to feed myself a month. That's fine. $200-300. You can put $500-600 worth of groceries in your refrigerator and make it through a month, instead of depending on the government. Basically taken from hardworking people who get up every day, who honor, who believe in honoring a hardworking person, and about hardworking paying off. We're taking from their pockets, their tax dollars, to feed ourselves when we can feed ourselves. We worry about the fashion. We worry about the true religion. We worry about God, Gucci, Louis, and everything else, but yet and still the little baby's over there looking like a little derelict, looking like he's homeless. And the last time I checked, back in the day, years ago, I knew parents that would make sure their child was decent before they made sure their self was decent. We gotta stop tackling each other. Bitches ain't shit, niggas ain't shit. And you know why they ain't shit? Because we supposed to be men and women, not bitches and niggas. Peace.